Wade fucking Wilson. Our beloved, wisecracking, fourth wall breaking merc with a mouth. And personally, one of my top 3 Marvel characters. Now I know this guy isn't everyone's cup of tea, specifically with his sense of humor. A lot of people understandably just find him annoying. But in my personal opinion, I fucking love this guy. He's just awesome in my opinion. I'm personally a fan of his sense of humor, and not only that, he's just a badass. And that personal opinion cannot have been proven any better with Deadpool's 1, 2, and the recent addition to the franchise, Deadpool and Wolverine. And I own a decent amount of Deadpool action figures in my collection, but there's one that I really want in mine. I'm of course talking about the Marvel Mafex Goody here. Goody? How do I pronounce this fucking word? Whatever. What I'm trying to get at here is that since this is an old Mafex figure, it's expensive as fuck. So of course I got desperate and I bought yet another fucking bootleg. Jesus Christ, I'm never gonna beat the fucking bootleg collector allegations. Fuck! Well, there's really nothing left I can say except let's just get to the review, I guess. So, there's no box to talk about because my stupid ass forgot to, select the with box option. And also, it came with 2 of the same belt buckles. Which usually I'd be upset, but I didn't really like how the red-eyed one looked. So, it doesn't bother me that much.
I'm touching myself tonight.
And I gotta say, for this being a standard bootleg, this does not look half bad at all. I am honestly impressed once again. Like, just look at this guy, dude. Like, he looks fucking awesome. And I haven't noticed any mispaints on this figure too, so that's a plus. Now, he may look badass, but how well can he pose? Let's fucking find out.
Biscuit did the music in the late 90s. Dad?
Okay, Articulation. This one I'm actually nervous about because this is a standard KO instead of a CT Toys, but let's get into it anyways. There's a double ball joint both on his head and his neck, so he can look up pretty well, and he can also look down pretty well as well. I love to fucking see that. He can't really cross his arms that well because the butterfly joints don't really work, but it's a knockoff, that doesn't bother me that much. On the plus side, he can move his arms forward, so that's pretty good. His arms can move outward pretty well, so that's pretty good. His elbows are on a double joint, so you can get some pretty good range in that. His hands are on a hinge. He can kick forward pretty well, and also there's a double joint on his knee, so you can get some pretty good range in that. But what I noticed is that his patches on his belt have articulation. Now that is fucking cool. Awesome. He can crouch forward pretty well, and he can also surprisingly crouch forward backwards. Now speaking on his torso, I've seen on reviews on this bootleg that the torso was pretty loose, but when I tested mine out, you can see that he is completely fine. You can see me trying to shake him right here, and there is no loose joints at all. I got lucky. And finally, he's got articulated toes.
Look at me, you're a fierce warrior. Happy-go-lucky guy.
Damn it, Wade!
Alright, we got a shitload of accessories to go through, so let's just take a fucking look at him, shall we? First off, he's got a little bag for his katanas. The cool thing about him is that the handles are removable, because if you remove them, you can grab the katana holding hands and put his katanas in there, so then you can make it look like that he pulled his katanas out and he's ready to slice some motherfuckers up. That is just awesome. And now he has trigger holding hands, so you may think, oh cool, he comes with a gun. He fucking doesn't. So this isn't a problem with the bootleg. The actual Mafex figure does not have a gun either. I honestly don't know why, but there is a solution to this. If you have gun accessories in your accessories box, just give him one of them and then there you go. Next up, he has some opening hands. You can probably use these to put him in some shock poses or being caught off guard. Next, he has some gesture hands. And now onto the belt buckle, which he's supposed to come with 3, but he's only come with 2, because they forgot to give him the one with the red eyes. But like I said in the beginning, I personally do not care, because I honestly didn't like how that belt buckle looked. Next, he has some call me hands. He also has a finger pointing hand, and he also has a thumbs up hand. And he has 3 sets of heads to go through. First of all, he has his standard head. Next off, he has his very, very, very pissed off head. And finally, he has his expressive head.
Tell me where your fucking boss is, or you're gonna die in 5 minutes!
We don't have a lot to compare him with today, but let's get into it anyways. First up, here's my Mafex Bootleg Deadpool next to my Marvel Legends Classic Deadpool, which is my first Deadpool figure, by the way. And here he is next to my Marvel Legends Movie Deadpool. Here he is next to my Marvel Legends Classic Wolverine, personally one of my favorite figures. Here he is next to my Marvel Legends Hugh Jackman Wolverine. And for some bootleg comparisons, here he is next to my little brother's bootleg Mafex Spider-Man figure. These two just look awesome.
I can't believe it! I'm alive! I'm alive!
So when the smoke clears and when the dust settles, what do I think of this figure? I honestly think that this figure is just awesome. Like, I love everything about it. The articulation is fine, the paint job is phenomenal, and I just love posing this guy around. He's honestly my favorite figure in my collection right now, and I couldn't have it any other way. Now, do I recommend this over the official Mafex? Hell no! I just got lucky with this figure, because I've seen people have some quality control issues with this bootleg. So if you ever bought this figure, it's gonna be a gamble. So I don't suggest getting this figure unless you're 110% willing to do it. I've seen people struggle with their torsos. I've even seen people break their figures as soon as they get it out of the box. So like I said, it's a gamble. And if you're willing to do it, then fine, go ahead. But if you're not quite sure, I wouldn't suggest doing it. But for my personal experience with this figure, I honestly give this Mafex Deadpool bootleg a 7 out of 10. Wait, what are you doing? Hey!
Till next time, this is your friendly neighborhood pool guy singing, I'm never gonna dance again the way I dance with you.